Hi, I'm Ryan and this is Zoe and we're from the Canberra Environment Centre. We're here today to talk to you about growing food and flowers in the smallest of spaces, whether it be in a courtyard or even on a balcony.
That's right. So just because you've got a small space, that means that you still can indulge in the amazing experience it is to grow food in pots or maybe to grow flowers for habitat for birds and bees.
Now, all plants need good soil to grow, access to water and a good dose of sunshine each day. So make sure you place your plants in a spot where they're going to get maximum sun.
So today we're going to be talking about gardening in pots. Now, pots are a small space gardener's best friend because you can move them around to take advantage of sun at different times of the year and to shelter them if your plants need shelter from the elements.
You'll want to fill your pots with a good quality potting mix, and if you want to give your plants an even better chance, add some additional compost and coconut coir to add some additional nutrients and drainage.
So now it's time to plant seedlings. This is pretty simple. All you need to do is make a hole in the middle of your pot and pop the plant in. Make sure you're nice and gentle with the roots because they're the sensitive bit. Cover it over gently with soil and then press it down gently.
You'll want to water your plants in after you've planted them, and then you'll want to keep water up to them every couple of days. You don't want to drown your plants, so a good way to test if they need water is to stick your finger in the soil. If it's moist in there, you don't need to add any water, but if it's dry, you can grab that watering can. A good way to make sure the moisture and nutrients stay in the soil is to add some mulch over the top of the soil, which will keep everything in there rather than radiating out.
So today we're planting a range of plants that do well in pots in Canberra and that are especially good for small space gardens. Today we have mint, rosemary, lemon thyme and chives. We've also got some flowers. These are marigold and nasturtiums. Finally, we've got some edible greens. So we've got two different types of lettuce, perpetual spinach and Swiss chard.
As you probably know, here in Canberra we experience hot summers and cold, frosty winters. So what you plant when is going to depend on the seasons. A lot of our favourite summer fruits like tomatoes and cucumbers don't like to be planted out until after the frost, which is usually late October, but will vary from season to season. All of our favourite brassicas, like kale and broccoli, like to be planted in autumn so that they can be harvested in spring. We've developed a Canberra Gardener's Calendar, which you can get in the Canberra Environment Centre, which will tell you exactly what to plant when and when to harvest.
So as well as keeping your plants watered, you want to add some nutrients in to feed those plants to keep them healthy throughout the year. So you can either add some liquid fertiliser like worm wheat. You could also add compost or worm castings on the top of the pot so that they feed the soil that way. If you're adding compost or worm castings, put some mulch on top of that just to keep everything lovely and moist and healthy. Finally, you will need to change over the potting mix in the pots every couple of years to make sure that it continues to function properly.
Now all you have to do is sit back, watch your plants grow and wait for that first fresh, crisp taste of veggies from your own garden.
Thanks so much for watching. If you want to know more, visit our website, canberraenvironment.org.